everything is done. We're loading bags in the car and then we are heading out. Well, that's a downer. I'm a little sad about it. This is the most awkward angle, but oh god. It is the 19th. Where did I put my phone? There it is. It's the 19th, meaning it's travel day. This morning we got up, finished my nails. Look at them. Aren't they cute? You can't even really tell, but they're like a little bit holographic-y. But we are gonna do our makeup this morning and a teeny tiny bit of packing, which is like not even packing because we're packed basically. We did our nails. Took her hair out of some heatless curls. These are gonna last like 4 seconds, so that's super cool and fun. We fly out at 1:05, meaning that at 10 we're leaving the house. No, 11 we're leaving the house. It's already 9:30 right now. Yeah, we're gonna try and look a little bit human, but we're also doing very minimal makeup because I'm traveling for like, what is it on my chin? We're traveling for like 17 hours or something, so we're just trying to get by at this point. We're gonna finish getting ready. I'll talk to you guys afterwards. My hair is up because I'm sweaty, but everything is packed. Everything is done. We're loading bags in the car and then we are heading out. Yay! I'll probably switch over my cell phone now until we're like in a quieter area, but yeah, I look like a thumb. But here we are. We just need to put our hard drive. Hard drive is the only thing I still need to pack, I think. But suitcases are ready. They are both over 50 pounds, so pray for me. Bye-bye. Bye. I see you later. I see you around. She hates me.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Welcome to the airport in Calgary. It has been a day so far, so it's currently late as hell. It's 6:23. So my flight was supposed to leave at 1:05. I always have a hell of a time with the security at the airport. So I get there my 2 hours early. There's just a kid screaming. Love that for me. I get there 2 hours early for the first time in my entire life. It goes smoothly. Never once in my life have I had a good time at this airport with security. This one time it goes smoothly. I'm like, okay, good, we got lots of time. Everything's going great. I try to watch my immigration compliance video. That does not work. That's fine. We send an email. I buy my insurance. We're having a grand old time. They say our flight's delayed. I'm like, okay. I'm probably gonna miss my connecting flight. For reference, I'm flying. I mean, this kid just shut up so bad. 1 second, please. So for reference, I'm flying to Calgary, and then for some godforsaken reason, I have to fly from Calgary to Edmonton, and then to Toronto, and then in Toronto, I need to pick up my bags and go back through security, because my layover is too long, apparently. And then from there, I'm going to Orlando. Landing at like 10:30 in the morning. Okay. So, I said my flight's delayed like half an hour. I'm like, we're cutting it close. I talked to the lady at the gate and she was like, oh, you should be fine. You're just going from like gate C55 to gate C51, so you should be okay. I was like, cool. They announce, we're gonna be delayed another 20 minutes. I say, awesome. I check the app like 10 minutes later. We're gonna be late another 10 minutes. Cool. This flight, missed. I go talk to the gate agent. They're like, until you missed the flight, there's nothing that we can do. I was like, amazing. Even though I know I'm gonna miss it. Tell me that someone's already working on it, so they can't update anything because someone already has my case open. I was like, so I just wait. Do I just wait? I guess so. Because that's what I told me to do. So we're just waiting. And we landed in Calgary, no updates, nothing, no text messages, no emails. We got nothing. I checked the WestJet app. I've just been put on a flight. I was checking the flights. I knew there was like two seats on a 5:30 flight and one seat on a 6 o'clock flight that were direct from Calgary to Toronto. So I wouldn't even have to go to Edmonton, which would be ideal, right? So I checked. They put me on the 6:30 flight. I'm like, cool. I think I got a text message randomly giving me a voucher for food, which I don't know what happened, but I'm not complaining. You guys saw, I'm waiting on AW. It was beautiful. I had to go talk to someone else, get a boarding pass, but whatever. Boarding pass has been acquired. I am in row 4, which I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I feel fancy. I go to the bathroom. I then get a notification that my flight's been delayed like an hour and a half, so we were supposed to land at midnight, and then my next flight was going to be at 7:30 in the morning, and now we are landing at like 1:15 in the morning, which is fine because I have this long ass layover, right? So it just cuts out of my layover time, but I still have to leave security, go pick up my bags, and then just like sit with my bags. It said online that pre-screening at Pearson opens at 4:15, so I'm just gonna be like outside of security, my bags for 3 hours until the gate agent people, like the people outside, those agents are there. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just sitting here. So I'll probably talk to you guys when I'm in Calgary. Nope, I'm in Calgary right now. I'll probably talk to you guys when I'm in Toronto because I'm going to start like messing around with my laptop and moving stuff around. But we're in Calgary. We made it. We're alive. We did make it on a flight even though we missed one flight because I'm cursed when it comes to travel. If you're new to this channel, bad things always happen to me when I travel. I don't know if I've traveled in the past year and not missed a flight. And will my luggage make it? No one knows. That's a whole different thing. I'll let you know when we're in Toronto at midnight. Love that for me. Dystopian, like there is a zombie apocalypse, especially an airport this big. It just feels wrong. Just enjoy the jazzy music that's playing in Pearson Airport. Hello, wow, this is like really loud. It is 1:30 in the morning. I made it to Toronto. I got an email come through and I can see that I was emailed my leasing agreement. So we're gonna open this now. This music is so loud. We have our email. I know what kind of apartment I want, but also I'm not super picky. So, am I in a 2x2? I think I am. Yep, I'm in a 2x2. I really don't want to share a bedroom. I've been sharing bunk beds for like, 2 years almost. Sorry. I've been sharing bunk beds for like 2 years on ships. So the last thing I wanted, it was also my last choice. Like I put 4x4 above 2x2. So great, I'm gonna have a roommate again for a year, which I don't want to sound like a bitch, like complaining about this, but I just feel like so many of the college program kids are so young and like never lived away from home or existed outside of like their little bubble. So for me, like, I can't imagine living with like an 18-year-old. That sounds like my personal hell. Honestly, living with anyone under like 25 sounds like a nightmare. Love that for me. Well, that's a downer. I'm a little sad about it, but I'm gonna sign this now and then I'll be back. But ugh, this is so annoying. I can feel myself progressively getting more and more grumpy the more tired I get. It's now 2:30 in the morning. 1, I'm just eating candy at 2:30 in the morning. This is the diet of champions. The flight was fine. It was like a brand new plane, and they said it was like only been out for 6 weeks? No, 6 days. I think that's what they said. And I was in row I'm losing it. I was in row 4, which was nice to be at the front of the plane, but there were like the armrests weren't like armrests, they were like little walls. The seats were very narrow. I was feeling squeezed, and like I got like a big butt, but I didn't think it was that big, you know? But I was only able to get like an hour of sleep, which is like kind of a pain, but what are you gonna do about it? I'm hoping I can get like a few more hours of sleep on my next flight, but I have low hopes, because again, the problem is that I have aisle seats, which like I didn't get to pick any of my seats, which a whole other complaint. Before, you used to be able to like move your seats in between like your grouping, like if you were like economy in zone like 25 in the middle seat, you could switch to a window seat in like row 30 for no money. They charged me $70 to do that yesterday, so I didn't, but now I'm like delirious because I've had no sleep. I watched 90% of Barbarian, which I feel like I'm missing it because I didn't watch the last 10 minutes, but I'll watch it on my next flight because I literally had 11 minutes left, including the credits, so it probably has like 3 minutes left in the movie. I think I'm gonna redo my makeup so I look a little bit dead, moisturize myself a little bit. Also, I already have this like big long complaint with my mom, but let's talk about plane etiquette here. I don't know if this is like I'm an old person now or what, but I keep on getting TikToks about concert etiquette because there's all these like stories coming out with people going to these Taylor Swift concerts that like young kids who like grew up during COVID, like aged into like concert age, like age of doing things by themselves, like bar age basically, during COVID, just like don't have like bar etiquette and club etiquette and concert etiquette because like no one was there to like be around them, if that makes sense. Because like normally if you're like 19, you can go to bars. There's like a bunch of other people at the bars that are like 20, 21, 22, and everyone just kind of knows how bars work. But then like if everyone hasn't been to a bar in like 3 years because COVID, and then all of a sudden they go like no one knows how to act. So people were complaining about the Taylor Swift concert that like all these like young kids are being really entitled. Anyways, side note, is this happening with plane etiquette too? Because I was in row 4, like front of the plane. We were getting off early. The minute the plane stopped, and like so there was no one beside me, and then someone in the window seat. The girl in the window seat, who was probably like 19, 20, crawled over top of me. I was still seated. The door was not open. No one was like there was people standing in the aisle, which like it's a whole different thing. Like I don't feel the need to stand in the aisle, but whatever, I get that. If you're like the aisle seat standing up, but she crawled over top of me and then like rested her bag on my armrest. Like I don't know if you just don't travel a lot, or if this is like a plane etiquette young kid thing, or she was just rude. Blew my mind though. It gave me like the ick. The flight was fine besides that, but I got like no sleep. So I'm dying. It's like 2:30 now. And I'm losing my mind. I think at like 3:45 I'm gonna exit basically. I have this long layover here, but I have to recheck my bags here too. But the lady when I got off the plane, what she said my best bet would be is that someone collects the bags after 20 minutes anyways. So just like leave my bags there. An agent will collect my bags and basically store them in the back because they're like lost bags, like not picked up bags. And then stay in security because I'm like in like the secure area of the airport right now. And then their gate opens at 4. So like right before 4, go down, talk to them, pick up my bags, and then security opens at 4:15. So then be like one of the first people going through security at 4:15. Because then hopefully like a Timmy's or something will be open. There's the travel update. I'm definitely gonna redo my makeup because I feel like I'm looking a little crusty. Draw my eyebrows back in here, you know? I'm sure there'll be another little flight montage. Hopefully, Leanne's flight leaves like right before, right after mine. And we land like at pretty similar times. So I'm hoping once we're both at security, me and Leanne can like get food and hang out a little bit. So we're both going to Florida, but we're flying with different airlines. So we'll see. I'll either say hi to Leanne or go to the travel montage. And I'll probably talk to you guys when I'm in the hotel in Florida, but we'll see. Long day, man. Long day. I'm so tired that my lazy is really popping off right now. I don't know who I talked to with customs and stuff for my visa. I probably should have texted Grace asking that before she went to sleep. Oopsies.